We have Wes Hohenstein here. It is almost 1:10 in the morning.
It was, and it was about this time last night that we started having some social media and alternative discussions about Florence.
Yes.
And I'm going to go there again tonight.
All right.
I've been kind of keeping an eye on, Twitter and Facebook. We kind of it's a good way to get reports of actually what's going on. But we're also starting to see people who have had cabin fever and have been inside all day using their creative side to, I don't know if they're celebrating the storm that was once Hurricane Florence, but this is a hurricane cookie, a little birthday celebration for Christy Kern. I'm not sure if she was celebrating Hurricane Florence or maybe the Carolina Hurricanes as the hockey scene is getting near, but that is one form of celebrating. If you're more of a breakfast person, maybe you want to make a Florence Pancake. This from Karen Lee. That both sound fairly tasty at this point in the night, and I'll finish with this. And I know a lot of people have been tuned into the television over the past few days tracking Florence, humans and cats alike. This is apparently one of our newest viewers checking us out earlier tonight. It would be the most ironic and greatest thing about this story if the cat's name was actually Florence. But this is from Bob. I want to thank you for sharing. And I want to thank you for staying with us. It's been very important for us to cover this major event for our state, and we'll continue to do so as we head into the weekend. Now on to the real story here, and that is we continue to see some heavy rain across our area. We still have flash flood warnings. It's been a very long time, and I really can't remember how long since we've had flash flood warnings that last this long. They've been around for hours upon hours. That is because the rain continues to fall. Goldsboro has been one of the hardest areas hit. Their rainfall totals are approaching 15 inches at this point. So the flash flood warning continues for you guys in Wayne County until 3:30. And I have it extended down to kind of show what's happening closer to the coast, even all the way down toward Jacksonville, because this heavy band of rain, which is still bringing with it some gusty winds, watch where it's moving. This is going to continue to move right over the same area again and again and again. We call that training when it's not involved in a tropical system. It's literally like there's a train track set up right along where the storm is, and it just keeps moving over and over and over that same train track. And unfortunately, it's resulted in some pretty good flooding for parts of Wayne County. So the bigger picture shows that still have some dry weather up by the Virginia border, but as you kind of trace back to where the rain's coming from, back toward the northeastern part of North Carolina, some of that rain is eventually going to move over our Virginia border counties. Still have some heavy rain. In fact, we can hear it on our roof. For a while there, earlier in the day, our rain was just light to moderate here, but it has been heavy over the last several hours. And remember, with these heavy rain bands that extend back into parts of Wilson County as well, off toward Edgecombe County, it also comes with some gusty winds. So again, we're throwing more moisture in the ground, loosening up that soil. Those 50-foot tall pine trees might start to shake a little more, and with another wind gust at maybe 30 or 40 miles an hour, which is still within the realm of possibility, we could have some more downed trees and power outages. So we've covered Wayne County, we've covered up here in the Triangle, you guys in the Sandhills from Sampson over through Cumberland and Hope County getting some heavy rain as well. One thing I will point out, one positive, over the past hour or two, we have not had any tornado warnings in our area. While that threat is still there, it is slowly diminishing. We will have to keep an eye out. We cannot totally let our guard down because that possibility still exists. So it's been a while since we've heard from the National Hurricane Center, but the trend tonight, now that the storm is inland and now that the storm is actually 15 miles from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Remember, it kind of slowly arrived at our coast early this morning, then it kind of took a dive down to the southwest, a very unusual motion for a tropical system this close to the United States. If you think about it, what are most tropical systems doing when they head for the United States? Whether it's the Gulf of Mexico, whether it's the East Coast, they're usually doing some kind of curve to the north, right? So very unusual that it's a slow-moving storm at 5 miles an hour and that it's going to the southwest. So they'll study this one in the meteorology books because it has been so unique. Unfortunately, we are part of that history now as we continue to have heavy rain. And remember, because it's moving so slow, this rain is going to linger around overnight and into parts of tomorrow, and so will some of the wind gusts. Now, some of you aren't reporting wind gusts because you don't have them, like up by the Virginia border. Others, like in Clayton, down in Dunn, over in Wayne County, down in Sampson County, you're not reporting because your sensor is not working anymore. But we still have a 47-mile-per-hour wind gust in Fayetteville, recording a 35-mile-per-hour wind gust right now in Hope County. And those are strong enough after heavy rain to start knocking down some trees. So power outages still possible through the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning. Here's the big picture, and you see a lot of cities. Now, yesterday at this time, maybe even 36 hours ago, we had those cities listed with numbers by them, like they do in Fayetteville and at Pope Airfield. All of these sensors have been knocked out. If you remember when you were with us last night, 60, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, so a lot of those sensors got knocked out as well. So remember, the eye of the storm is now over here by Myrtle Beach. They're getting a 33-mile-per-hour wind gust. Over in Florence, a 51-mile-per-hour wind gust. And yes, I do recognize the irony of Florence, South Carolina being impacted by Tropical Storm Florence. And it will continue to stay in South Carolina over the next few days. Here's the track from the National Hurricane Center. Slowly weakening to a 50-mile-per-hour wind storm. 40 miles per hour Saturday night, and then on to a tropical depression as we head into Sunday before it takes that turn to the north up through our mountains. But remember, we're not really concerned about what's happening with the winds at this point because it's all about the rain for us, rain that will continue to get pumped into our area over the course of the next 2 days. So it'll be a while before we're done with the rain. The good news also from the Hurricane Center earlier tonight was the track, which I'll put the center line in for the 11 p.m. track, shifted a little more to the south. I'll drop in a white line now, and you can see that it did take a little nudge to the south, but unfortunately that will not have any major impact on the results of what we see here. So here are those results. Rainfall totals are still expected to be anywhere from 10 to 20 inches. Wayne County, Johnston County, and Harnett County, even Moore County, and areas on south. We come closer to the triangle, and the triangle has a really wide swath that could be anywhere from 4 to 10 inches, and then maybe 1 to 4 up by the Virginia border. So the farther south you go, the more rain. The farther north, the less rain. Also, the less wind you have, the farther north you go. And those tropical storm force winds will continue for some of us into the overnight hours. Let's pick up the forecast at 4 a.m. this morning, so in just a couple of hours, where the yellow is representing tropical storm force winds, which are 39 miles per hour and higher. So still, really from the triangle on down south, through sunrise, we still have tropical storm force winds. Remember, a very slow mover, so the winds are going to be slow to move out. Starting to improve as we head into Saturday afternoon in the triangle, but still staying windy throughout a good portion of the Sandhills through Saturday afternoon and into Saturday night as well. And Florence, while over the next couple of days we will watch it continue to move inland and eventually up into the North Carolina mountains, the National Hurricane Center continues to keep an eye on 3 other active tropical cyclones: Isaac, Joyce, and Helene, all of which will have no impact on the East Coast. Helene and Joyce will not bother anyone other than a few fish. And the only thing that the United States is keeping an eye on is Isaac, now moving through the Caribbean, more likely to impact Central America, but possibly move into the Gulf of Mexico. But we will be dealing with Florence through the weekend, and then we will be dealing with the recovery and cleanup through next week.